and her name is Christine Clinton. And she's very, very important to me. I first met Christine in 1997 when I was a resident in neurological surgery at University Hospital in Newark, New Jersey. And Christine was a patient who I took care of when I was in my training with Dr. Peter Carnell. Christine has more courage than most people I know. She actually wrote a book called My Life Story with Apert Syndrome, in my own words, a story about my journey through life. And this is the book that Christine wrote. I just wanted to read something, one short paragraph from the introduction that her sister, Patricia, wrote. All right, here I go. Something that most people may not realize is that I never thought of my sister as being different in any way from anyone else. I grew to understand that people looked at her and saw differences and reasons to stare that was never something I shared with them. I feel that I grew up a very compassionate and empathetic person because of it. People do not always take the time to understand something that they feel is different from them. It is a shame because they wind up missing out on knowing some really good people. So I didn't miss out, Christine. I got to know you. I got to know you really well. And even though I took care of you when I was a baby resident, Christine and I exchanged Christmas cards every year for the last 20 years, right? So even though we don't see each other every year, we are Christmas card sharers, and we are Facebook friends. And so it's with great pleasure and so much respect, Christine, that I'd like to introduce you tonight. Okay, Christine, it's all yours.
Hello, friends. Hello, friends. My name is Christine Clinton, as Dr. Mazzola has said, and I'm a volunteer at the Children's Craniofacial Association and an author. I am honored to be here speaking to you today about my work and my goal to make a difference in the world that is not used to accepting differences. I want to thank you for coming out today, for spending the evening here in efforts to raise funds to support the very important work that might otherwise go undone if it wasn't for the generosity of everyone here in this room. I am so grateful to the New Jersey Pediatric Neuroscience Institute and the Craniofacial Center at Goryeb Children's Hospital hosting us tonight and for the amazing life-changing gifts they give to their patients. On the first chance of life through their physical gifts. At CCA and as an author, our mission is to empower and give hope to individuals and families affected by facial differences. And what does that look like? Well, for one, that looks like me. I myself have Apert syndrome and have struggled with it my entire life, sometimes losing a battle here and there, but ultimately winning the war in self-acceptance. Throughout my childhood, I faced a lot of discrimination, isolation, and cruelty. Even today, my life has consistent challenges, finding meaningful work, connecting with others, and loving myself takes effort. But I know that's not just my cross to bear. We all feel this way at times. We all feel different and disconnected from one another. We are all scared we're not good enough, and we all have to fight for our place in this world. That is why my work with CCA and my writing is focused on helping people see the need to choose kindness. It is very easy to brush off this little motto, but when you think about it, kindness is what changes lives. I benefited from the kindness of my teachers and my family early on. They helped me fight for my place to school and to be mainstreamed to school. They helped me by giving me a place to call home. I also see kindness in people who take the time to get to know me. It is not easy, because years of feeling on the outside of society have taken their toll. But for the people like Annie at CCA and Father Jack at my church, as well as many other people from my church, and Dr. Carmel, Dr. Mazzola, and numerous other doctors with whom my parents and I have come in contact with, and whom I have dealt with because of surgical procedures or whatever the case might be. There are too many names to list them all here, but they too have made a difference in my life. These people have spent time with me patiently and kindly to help me find my voice to talk about my feelings. None of us like to feel raw and vulnerable. Now imagine me and the kids like me that feel like that every day as we face the world. My message to you is to stop and make the active choice to be kind to those different than you. It's more to be friendly. Instead of there for an extra 90 seconds or even 90 minutes to allow someone to be vulnerable with you. In return, you'll gain a loyal friend who you can also be vulnerable with. Building solid friendships is important to me, and I think that is where the first impression is the most important. When I meet someone for the first time, I never know what they think of me or how they feel about me, but that is okay. I don't always need to know how others feel and think about me, but I can usually tell by the way they act around me. Sometimes I notice there is a certain comfort level, and sometimes I sense a bit of discomfort too. It is easier for me to have an idea how an adult feels about me rather than a child. Children are innocent and want their lives to be loved. Adults tend to be more vocal with their feelings, and so one after another, I can recognize their comfort level with someone like me. However, even if you are afraid to interact with someone different at first, you must try because it gets easier each time, and the experience will be rewarding to both people, even if it is a little uncomfortable at first. I have come to realize that as I'm getting older, while in a sense it matters what others feel about me and think about me is important, in reality it's not important. How I feel about myself should carry more weight than how others feel about me. So in closing, I would like to challenge all of you to think about kindness as the most important tool in the world to change it and then pass it on. Share your time and understanding with someone who needs a little kindness share in their lives. As Gigi Nicholson, one of our other CCA members, wrote so eloquently, kindness is a lifelong lesson in empathy. Kindness is a choice anyone can make. It costs you nothing, yet pays out beyond measure. Kindness empowers both giver and receiver to overcome fear and hate. How you treat people matters. It matters because one act of kindness has the power to change someone's life. With one act of kindness, you can absolutely change the world. Thank you so much again for your generosity and for allowing me to share my story with you tonight.